Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Luminous coming to you guys with a pretty cool Enigma tutorial. The end result of this is a 6 minute 26 second Roshan kill, an Aegis of Immortal for yourself or for your teammate, as well as a level 8 Enigma coming out of jungle. Now this tactic's been around Dota 1 for many years, so I'm not claiming that I'm the first person to ever done it, but this is simply my rendition of it. 626 as a timing is very much so dependent on your luck when it comes down to which camps they spawn, as well as your skill when it comes down to micro and using Charities properly. Now luck's a factor that we can't really count on too much, but skill is something that we could practice upon, so there's going to be some important tips when it comes down to Clarity as well as microing. But for now, our starting item is going to be a pair of Charities as well as the Ring of Basilius. Ring of Basilius is very crucial for a couple of reasons. The +6 damage is going to be key for DPS early on. Of course, the mana regeneration aura is going to be key for Enigma to get as much Eidolons as possible. And of course, the plus armor for yourself and the armor aura for your Eidolons is going to be key for tanking Roshan later on as well. Speaking of Charities, you can see that I'm standing quite far away from this level 1 camp, and that's because these trolls as well as the poison no camp really like to switch target on you. And when you have a Clarity going, the last thing you want to do is to get your Charities cancelled. This build is very tight on mana, and even getting a single Clarity cancel, especially early on, will be detrimental to your timing. Speaking of Eidolon micro, you can see that I'm pulling the high level camp away from the camp, basically to get a couple more hits in as I can't run back and forth. Your Eidolons need 6 hits to split, but when they do split, basically you're doubling your Eidolons DPS output. So you can see how crucial it is to make sure they split and make sure none of them die, because if one of them die, then you're basically losing 33% of your damage output. I'm alternating between the high level camp and then the level 1 camp and then the high level camp and then back to this camp to the left. And the reason that I try to visit the high level camp as much as possible as well, because they give you the highest amount of gold as well as the experience. We want to hit level 5 as soon as possible, and we want to have enough gold to finish our Medallion Courage as well as have gold for 2 Salve. But for now, I'm delivering myself a Sage's Mask as well as a Clarity. The Sage's Mask obviously is going to provide us quite a bit of mana regeneration, and the extra Clarity is just enough to get us enough Clarity to finish this jungle pattern. Perhaps the easiest camp here to do is this particular level 1 camp, because they're such low HP. By the time the creep wave even gets to you, you'll probably kill them. And speaking of easy camps, the hardest camp at the high level camp will be the Dark Troll Warlord, and you'll see it in just a bit. Dark Troll Warlord is going to be very difficult for the kite because they are range, and they do a ton of damage. And lastly, they summon dark skeletons, and those skeletons, sure, they give you more gold and experience, but they also do quite a number on your Eidolons. So if you pull them a certain distance away, perhaps just about this distance, they actually won't summon that skeleton warrior. And because of that, you can actually have this jungle pattern quite easily. Without the silent warrior, this camp is somewhat easy. So you want to try to pull them in that magical distance so they don't actually spawn. So after this is somewhat elementary when it comes down to jungling. You can see that again, I'm a little bit worried about the poison camp or the troll camp, so I'm putting my hero somewhat far away to make sure our Clarity does not get cancelled. At this point, at level 5, you have enough power to actually go into the Roshan pit. Level 3 Eidolons is what you need. But unfortunately, I still need those 2 Salve for tanking purposes, and I still need to finish my Medallion Courage. Medallion Courage is your offensive and defensive item against the Roshan. The +6 armor is very nice whenever you're not activating it. And of course, the -6 armor is absolutely crucial for your Enigma and for your Eidolons to do those damage. So the most important thing about the Roshan micro, which I'll speak a little bit more later on, is making sure that your Enigma Eidolons always split. Because if your Eidolons do not split, you will not have enough damage output. So now I have enough gold for the recipe, and of course I have enough gold for myself. I'm backing off for now. You notice the timing is 4:30-ish. Again, it depends on your luck when it comes down to spawn, and it depends on how well you're migrating. But this is a very good time to walk back in the base and get your healing going on. You can see I'm very tight on gold. Just barely have enough gold for 2 Salve. Can even buy both of them right now. And I'll use the chicken to deliver the second one in just a bit. Now, of course, one thing to worry about if you're doing this on the dire side, even if you're doing this on the dire side, is the fact that you might actually get ganked because those wards are still up. If you would like to wait for about extra minute or so, when the first pairs of wards are out of time, that's a common tactic that you could try as well. Another way you could go about it is also to get a smoke of the seed. Depending on your creep camp, you could get the extra 100 gold, or if you want to stay there for extra 30 seconds to get that extra 100 gold, that's a viable tactic as well. But for now, I'm just showing the fastest time, so you guys could play around that time. So what you want to do right in the beginning is to count your Enigma's attack, or your Enigma Eidolon's attack. Meanwhile, your Enigma tanks the Roshan. So because Roshan bashes the wall, you got to be extremely careful, and you're counting those Eidolon attacks and using a Medallion's Courage as soon as possible. So once I feel like my Eidolons will split, I'm going to back off accordingly. And basically, once you heal up to full, you want to walk into the Roshan pit and basically tank for your next pair of Enigma Eidolons. Roshan generally will attack the thing that's closest to them, so you want to basically put your body in the way and also count your Enigma Eidolon's attack throughout. Use your Medallion Courage whenever possible, and making sure you're salving and keeping yourself alive. And the rest is just fairly rudimentary. This takes a little bit of practice, especially when it comes down to those high-level camp. The Dark Troll Warlord camp is somewhat very difficult to do. The Roshan micro is very tight. You can see that the timing of these Eidolons are running out, so you got to be very fast when it comes down to demonic conversion. You just barely have a tiny bit of time to get those conversions off. But yep, there you go, 626, level 8 Enigma, Ages of Mortal, and well, you could do whatever the hell you want right now, and extra gold for your team as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and for more stuff, definitely check me out on dotacommentary.com or my YouTube, LuminousInverse at youtube.com. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, this is Luminous, signing off to you guys.